Hello everyone, this is Burt from the Burt Collection. What you're looking at today is a 1979 Corvette. It's the base coupe, it's not the convertible. The reason I like this car and the reason why we restored it is because of all the Corvettes that were made in 1979, only 10% had the 4-speed. The car has 54,000 original miles, and we decided here at the collection to restore it. So you can look at the rims. We've polished the aluminum rims. We did not replace the black centers, but we can do that if you'd like. We just felt that it looked better all polished. You're looking at new tires, brand new. You're also looking at new emblems. We added those new. The car does have the sport mirrors, and I have the original factory build sheet. Interestingly enough, there's the 4-speed. It has roll-up windows. So clearly, although this has air conditioning, someone was trying to, I think, minimize the weight of the car as best that they could. We'll look at the inside again here in a moment. Handles are new, locks are new. You can see the chrome again. Of course, the fit and finish of a '79 Corvette was not Bowling Green quality, and even that was somewhat suspect. But in any event, you have new lights in the rear. They're brand new. Interestingly enough, the black on the bumpers is painted on. That is not rubber, as a lot of people think. So this is the fit and finish, and the seams and the gaps are as good as I think you're going to get. You're taking a look at the new emblems here, and also you see that we have the original gas cap there. The original antennas here as well, and I'd like you to pay attention, if you can see it in this video, to the actual quality of the paint. It's really spectacular. We just labor over these items in terms of the quality of our restorations here. Fiberglass is very hard to work with, as you know, and we did the very best that we could and went over it many times. We put new insulation on. Notice that we finished all the clasps and polished everything that we could and painted what we could. We have since added a new power steering pump. We painted the valve covers, and of course we painted the air cleaner. For 54,000 miles, this is approximately how it should look. It looks, I bought it from a female owner actually, prior to restoring it, so therefore it was, I think, driven very gingerly. I'll start her here in a minute so you can hear her run. There's a new windshield. We always do that despite the condition of the windshield. When we purchase a car, it's just one of those things that I insist on. I hate driving on a day when the sun's in your eyes and you see chips on the paint. The headlights work perfectly. They come up nice. Of course, that's according to Corvette terminology. That nice is a relative term. It is the tilt and telescopic steering wheel as well. The door panels are in excellent shape, as I think you can see, and I'm always happy to provide more pictures. Little things like the door handle surround, we purchased those new. The console in the front, the console, the face of it is new. They get chipped up and they always look awful, so we replaced that, as you can see. The radio works fine. The interior is in very nice shape and original, as you can see. And, sorry for that there, guys. Carpet's in great shape, and you'll also see the original miles there. Let's go ahead and start her off. She sounds great. I did not do anything with the exhaust on the car. I didn't change it. It probably was changed at one point in the past. But honestly, she sounds great and is factory fresh in terms of its sound. She does have power steering and power brakes. And if you're looking in the back there, you can also see it has the original bags for the T-top, which are inside of the bags currently. And it has a custom bra for the front, which I did not put on. Again, manual windows. So she really was not frilly in terms of the options. The white being a great color for the car. did put all new rubber here along the outside, which is something that should be done on a restoration, a cosmetic restoration. But it does require you to fasten it a few times, which I've not done there, to make sure you compress the rubber over time, and the seal will be even better. So she does go down further, as you can see, but we're careful about as good as we can make the gaps on this particular car. That's what we're trying to do. Let me go ahead and put up those headlights for you. You can see they both came up quickly. They snap into place fine. No issues there at all. We put all new bulbs all around. Turn signal bulbs, all new bulbs, because ultimately after a restoration I think you should. Again, this was a cosmetic restoration. We usually charge somewhere around $12,000 to $40,000 for our paint jobs. I would say this is easily a $12,000 to $15,000 paint job here. It's funny, people say, why do you put a $15,000 paint job on a Corvette of this value? And I say, well, why go half-ass on anything, really? What else can I tell you about the car? It does have the sport mirrors, as I mentioned. That was an option. I do have the option sheet. There weren't many options on this. There weren't many options on Corvettes generally in '79. And some might say, well, '79 is a year that's not altogether desirable. But you know, if you grew up or went to high school in 1979 or had one of these cars, I could see why you'd love it. It drives down the road like new money. No question, it's beautiful. Drives perfectly, shifts perfectly. It's a lot of fun to drive. Yeah, it only has 200 horsepower from the factory. Not a lot, but it is the venerable V8 that Chevy's always made, and it's a car that I think you could go to car shows and enjoy all day long. I do think this car will do well at shows in terms of points. We painted the trim again here. That is always faded. We've done just about everything we could think of to do a perfect cosmetic restoration.